Shalom Akim, Yahweh Bashim Shai Bashim Kwakadash Barakadam. Double honors and salutations to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone Rule Well, and to the Akim, trial the Falcons of the Earth, to USC, Shalom, Shalom, Shalom. This is Brahman Nash, a short lesson for the hopeful elect. Yeah, so, you know how it is when the Lord tells you how to be circumspect and, not to, engage in idle talk on the JOB just like that. Hey, that's just how the Lord operates, man. It just makes you laugh. You know how He exposes Esau. So, man, you just gotta laugh, man, when you watch the video. So you hear this two Edomite man talking about how Jake is, despite all the upheavals, all the so-called racial tensions, they have to give their own 2 cents. And it just shows you what Esau thinks in his mind. What he writes on paper is definitely different from what they say, off camera and of the books and all that stuff. So I'm going to read a quick precept. It's from the book of, you know what? I'll just keep it simple. It's from the book of Acts. Is it Acts? Actually, from the book of Luke. Luke chapter 6. I'm going to read verse 45. All right. Luke 6 and 45. Okay. It says, "A good man out of the good treasure of his bringeth forth that which is good, and an evil man out of the evil treasure of his heart bringeth forth that which is evil. For out of the abundance of the heart his mouth speaketh." All right. So it's important, man. You stay spiritual and you stay grounded and rooted in the word of Mashiach, Yahushai, and you understand that the wisdom will flow, like an everlasting fountain, like a spring of, a wellspring of life. But when you hear what two Edomite buddies have to say, you just be like laughing and giggling, man. Just for you to, to be aware of your opinions, man. You can't be giving out your opinions. You gotta state the facts. But hey, they find themselves in some hot water. So I'll play the video real quick, man. You understand? Esau got imaginations, man, on how to get his rocks off.
It seems to me like they furnished him a house to live in. They furnished him clothes to put on their back. They furnished him food to put on their table, and all they had to do was fucking work. Dan Bongino is. He's on Fox News all the time. He's sticking his area. He said, what they're saying now is, well, you didn't have to shoot him. It's just a taser. Then how come when you tase a nigger, it's like you done killed him 27 times? The guy's running. He's got the taser in his hand, and you see him, and he turns, and you see him fire the taser at the officer. To hit the officer, go over there and get his gun and kill him? Yeah. Yes. Or what if one of them projectiles would have struck him in the eye? The act of him firing that taser at an officer is an aggravated assault because he has not been trained in the proper use. An officer, if I go to tase somebody, I know to shoot low. I know what to do. He doesn't know. That's right. And that mayor up there, she's already fired the officer. And
so that's one thing you have to be aware of, man. When the man operates without rules, he becomes a beast, like an animal. He goes into survival mode. And whatever opportunity he has to strike back, he will do that. And that's what gets Jake jammed up. They think that Babylon is a jungle, and they operate, at such a level of reasoning. And that's the reason, and that's why these cops are able to get away scot-free, because Jake is always in that jungle mode mentality. you know. Then you just say, oh well, hey. Scripture talks about those that slay us and hold themselves not guilty. So at the end of the day, the Lord is still gonna judge Esau. But when you watch the video some more, it tells how the has a hard on for you know the simply how Esau gets.
And kill him? Yeah. Yes. Or the act of firing that at an officer is an aggravated assault because he been trained proper use. An officer, if I go to tase somebody, I know to shoot low. I know what to do. He doesn't know. That's right. And that mayor up there, she's already fired the officer. She's pushing real hard. They say she's now the front runner to be Joe Biden's vice presidential candidate. You kidding? If I had a fucking mayor, I'd rather the mayor than Stacey Abrams.
So that shows you has a had by sex, the nice nice ties and nice cars and the nice makeup and all that stuff. He don't want no BBW black woman. He wants the the nitty gritty. So final precept would be from the book of Sirach chapter 20 verse 4. Actually it's Sirach verse 7. It says, a wise man will hold his tongue till he see opportunity, but a babbler and a fool will regard no time. All right. So that's exactly what happens, man. That body camera has been a curse onto Esau, man. And that's how, Esau gets trapped up in his words. And you just got to, say, Kahala Imla Yahalbashim Ashabashim Kakadash, for giving Esau the invention and not people the invention, to to create the video camera, man. So many things being caught on camera, being recorded, chariots, natural events and all that stuff. And then you get to the conversation of these Edomites, their honest opinion. Always have a hat on, for the so-called Negro women. So it just shows in captivity, man. So that's the point that I came. Hope you've been edified about Ratazar. We continue to be circumspect in these last days. Shalom.
I go to tase somebody, I know to shoot low. I know what to do. He doesn't know. That's right. And that mayor up there, she's already fired the officer. And without a hearing. And she's pushing real hard. They say she's now the front runner to be Joe Biden's vice presidential candidate. You kidding? If I had a fucking mayor, I'd rather the mayor than Stacey Abrams.